Julia, I heard you and Mark are divorced. Oh, you poor thing. I knew your marriage wouldn't last long. Linda, how did you know I got divorced? We finished the formalities just yesterday. I haven't even told Mom and Dad yet. How do you think I knew? Huh? Mark told me. Mark told you? Yeah. Wait, didn't you? Oh, did you sense it? I've decided to marry Mark. I knew it. Oh, you knew we were dating? I thought it was suspicious. You did? Thought I could keep it from you. But now, we can be together with no worries. We got the marriage certificate right after you and Mark got divorced. Huh? So he married right away? I'm sorry. I'm on cloud 9. While you're divorced and in the depths of unhappiness. Well, not really. Huh? I've been thinking of divorce for a while. Oh, really? Besides, you two fooling around, divorce is on my mind anyway. I mean, are you sure you're okay with Mark? Ha ha! Your tone says it all. Frustrated much? Naturally. Lost your man to your sis. Well, it is what it is. Mark's loaded, and you didn't deserve him. Mark's loaded? Yup. Ivy League grad, works for a big shot company. Well, yes, but... A plain, ugly woman like you doesn't suit an elite man like Mark as a wife. Wow. On the other hand, I'm beautiful, unlike you. Mark said he couldn't believe we were sisters because we were so different. No wonder he dumped you. You can't beat me. Well, are you done? I'm sorry to be so nitpicky, but can I correct one thing? Huh? I got fed up with him and asked for a divorce. What? If you want to know why, I will tell you. Just remember, I didn't get dumped. Oh, really? Don't care about the reason. Probably something silly, like he ignored you or whatever. I'm telling you, he got tired of you because you're not attractive at all. If you didn't want a divorce, you should have worked harder to be pretty. You're just too lazy. I'm telling you, I didn't get divorced. Okay. You're a sore loser, aren't you? Then, no need to explain to you? I'll ask Mark if I want to know. By the way, Julia, can you hurry up and get out of that house? What? Why? You're divorced, so it's natural for you to leave. But this house is mine. What are you talking about? From today, I'm going to be his wife, okay? I'm going to live in that house. You have to get the hell out. No way. It's Mark who's leaving, right? Like I said before, it's mine. You stubborn girl? Mark left you. It's normal for you to leave. I don't think it's normal to marry your sister's ex-husband. Shut up! The trashy woman Mark dumped should leave immediately. If you insist on staying with your stubbornness, I'll throw you out of the house along with the trash. Okay. Well, I don't have any feelings about the house I'm living in. I'll move out by the end of this month. What? By the end of this month? Too late. You should leave sooner. I want to live in that house right now. You can't push me like that. First, I have to find a new place to live. I'll have to make arrangements to move our stuff out. Or are you going to help me pack? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Then wait until the end of the month. Well, okay, as long as you leave. Just to clarify, are you sure you're okay with me moving out? Huh? Yeah, of course. Actually, I've always wanted to live there. It's great to have a rich husband and a house at the same time. I'm going to change the interior to my liking as soon as I move there. There's plenty of room. Maybe I'll even make my own dressing room. Well, do as you please. Julia, I see you've already packed up and moved out. I'm glad you are ahead of schedule. You may not score high on looks, but you're certainly quick with your work. Yeah, I guess. I found a new place sooner than I expected. A new place? Maybe a shabby, cheap apartment, right? I feel sorry for you, but it goes as it goes. You lost your rich husband. Not really. It's convenient for transportation and the rooms are spacious and quite comfortable. Oh, I won't let you know where I'm living now. Don't worry. I'm not interested in where you are. You're acting like you don't care about your situation, but you actually miss your previous house. Getting kicked out of it must be so miserable. Well, you're gonna feel it by yourself too. Huh? You should find your new place soon. What? Why? Because that house will be put on the market soon. Huh? Well, you need to pack up and leave by the end of next month. At the beginning of the month after next, I'm going to vacate the house to a real estate agent who will buy it from me. I'll see you then. What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. What do you mean you're selling the house? Isn't it obvious? I don't live there anymore, so I want to sell it. What? You said you were going to buy a new interior, but don't waste your money. You've only got a month to prepare, so you better hurry up. Don't be ridiculous. Mark bought this house, so you have no right to sell it. I see. You must have lost your mind from the shock of the divorce. Poor you. Maybe you should go to the hospital soon. Julia! Why are you ignoring it? So it was you who kept ringing earlier. Why didn't you answer your phone? I'm at work at this time, and like you, I'm busy. Shut up! I have a rich husband, so I don't have to work. So what can I do for you? Someone claiming to be a real estate agent came to see me. He told me to move out as soon as possible. Why should I move out when I just moved in? Linda, didn't I tell you that? Don't tell me you're still living there. Then you really sold the house? I did. I can't believe it. Why would you do such a selfish thing? This house belongs to Mark, right? You're jealous and did it as revenge for me having taken your husband. But selling the house is going too far. Isn't this a crime? It can't be a crime. I told you before, that house is mine. Whether I sell it or not is up to me. Huh? But Mark bought this house, didn't he? No, he didn't. I did. Of course, the title is in my name too. No way! I don't get it. Well, to be honest, I was making more money than him. It's impossible. Mark works for a big company, right? You work for a small local company. There's no way you make more money than him. Oh, didn't I tell you? I changed jobs a long time ago. Changed jobs? One of my seniors in college started his own business, and he asked me to help him out. I'm the vice president now. No way! You're the vice president? Well, it's just a title. I actually work with the other employees on the same floor. It was tough until we got on track, but thanks to the hard work of all the employees and the president, we've been getting more and more clients. Recently, our business has been on a steady rise. Whoa! By the way, Mark isn't working for a big company anymore. Huh? Mark caused a terrible issue at work a few years ago and got fired. Now he works part-time at a convenience store. Huh? You don't know anything? He never told me anything like that. Wait, you said Mark is working part-time? Yep. Well, maybe he wanted to hold on to his precious memories of being an elite. I guess that's why he hid the truth from you. Oh no, I've been deceived. I'm not sure about that. Did you have no chance to ask him about his job? Well, I didn't ask him at all. Then I guess you can't blame him. He always wore a brand name watch and high-quality shoes at our dates. I could never have imagined that he was working part-time. He is so vain. So Mark isn't rich then? That's right. I guess he used all his savings from his previous job, and he only works 2 or 3 days a week. It's impossible for a couple to live on his salary alone. Oh, wait a minute. Could it be that the reason why you and Mark got divorced? Because Mark wasn't working properly? Exactly. When he had just quit his job, I didn't mind if he didn't work for a while. It's natural to be shocked at being fired, that you don't feel like working. I had a good job and could afford the finances, and thought I could support him. But Mark got a taste of my support. He didn't seriously try to find a new job. I wanted to save some money in case we have children in the future. I didn't want my husband to be unemployed forever, so I told him to get a job, even a part-time one. Then he reluctantly started working at a convenience store. But he'd use all his wages and wouldn't spend a penny of it for the living expenses. He did nothing but play computer games at home while he forced all the housework on me. I decided that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with him, so we ended up divorcing. I didn't know that. I thought Mark had a higher income than you. But that's fine. It's common for people to work together nowadays. You can just work to make up for his lower income, right? Huh? You mean I should work? Of course. Do you think you can live on his part-time job? That's impossible, but I was going to be a housewife when I married him. I guess you'd better give up being a housewife. I mean, maybe you should take this opportunity to start working, Linda. You're over 30 and still have no work experience. It's outrageous. You're kidding. I'd rather divorce Mark right now than work. What? Divorce already? You just got married the other day. Because I thought Mark was rich. If I'd known he was a poor freelancer who only worked 2 days a week, I never would have married him in the first place. I'm so stunned. You're after his money. I've always dreamed of marrying into a rich family. I have to hurry up and find a rich man for marriage. I don't think the world is that easy. Ha! Unlike you, I'm beautiful. I always get any guys I aim for. You'll see. I'm going to remarry a man many times better than Mark. You have a lot of confidence. Fine then. You'd better get out of the house as soon as possible. What? The real estate agent has told you repeatedly, if you stay there, you'll cause many troubles for other people. What? We're sisters. Don't you think you should be nice to me? Even though we're family, if it is done through a real estate agent, it should be done strictly. Okay. I'll find a new husband as soon as possible, and I'll live in a better house. Julia, help! Linda? You haven't texted me for a while. What's up all of a sudden? Hey, can you lend me some money? What? Well, I'll rephrase. Give me some money. I don't think I can pay you back. Wait. I need $50,000. You can afford that, right? You're rich enough to buy a house by yourself. Why are you suddenly... I need the money right now. As much as $50,000? Yes. What are you going to spend it on? I've been charged alimony. Huh? Alimony? Did you do something bad? I didn't do anything bad. It's just my boyfriend had a wife. Your boyfriend? You and Mark are divorced then. No, we aren't. What? I just wanted to get a rich man. However, I wanted to keep Mark until I was sure I had the right guy. What the? Because if I failed at marriage, I'd be single again, wouldn't I? I'm not young, and I didn't want to make the same mistakes. That's very selfish of you. So I pretended to be single and went to a lot of singles parties. Then, I met a guy who makes $200,000 a year and we started dating. But the other day, he told me he was actually married. Wow. Do you think that's terrible? He was lying to me. You were lying to him too, right? And after that, he confessed to his wife that he was cheating on her. His wife demanded alimony. It's not right for a married man to go to a singles party. I wonder why he spilled beans to his wife. The $200,000 annual salary was actually his wife's. He wanted to have casual affairs with a woman other than his wife, so he joined a singles event. But he was afraid of leaving his wife. His wife runs a company. What does he do? He was just working part-time. Then he's just like Mark. He wore expensive clothes and looked rich, so I was fooled. I bet his wife bought them for him. You never learned, did you? Shut up! Oh, bummer. My plan has failed again. Anyway, you'll have to pay alimony to his wife. But $50,000 is absolutely impossible. Julia, please pay it for me. No way. Why not? You don't get it? Don't you realize how crazy you sound? Making your sister clean up your mess. You are the only one I can rely on. Mom and Dad told me to take care of it myself. They said they don't have money. Not surprising. And they even said they would cut ties off with me. What in the world did I do? I was just trying to marry a rich man. Well, you remember? When you married my ex-husband, Mom and Dad were angry with you. Going after others' husbands is out of the question. It's not my fault. The person I fell in love with just happened to be married. Well then, Julia, I'll give you my bank account. Transfer $50,000 in one lump sum. I said, no way. All right, maybe asking for money was a bit brazen. Just lend me $50,000. I'll pay you back in installments later. I don't want to lend you money either. I promise I'll pay you back. I don't trust you. You don't trust your family? I'm sorry, but I don't consider you family. Oh no! Then what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I guess you'll just have to work and pay your alimony. I'll work hard, but I can't pay $50,000 right away. Then why don't you borrow money? That is, if you can find a place that'll lend you the money. Julia, you're abandoning your sister? I don't need you in my life, right? By the way, you called me a trashy girl. I wonder which one of us is trash. That's terrible. I have to wake up early tomorrow, so I'm going to bed now. I'll also block you so you don't disturb my sleep. Okay, bye. Good night. Wait, Julia! Why won't you help me? After that, Mark found out Linda was cheating on him, and he asked for alimony from her as well. Linda was unemployed and had no savings, so she ended up borrowing money from various consumer loans. She is now working day and night to earn money to pay off her debts. I wonder how many decades it will be before she pays it off. As for myself, I moved into an apartment after my divorce and am enjoying my single life. My job is going well, so I'm planning to go on an overseas trip with a friend for the next vacation.
Hey, the wedding preparations are almost done, right? So, you've got my surprise gift ready, haven't you?
Surprise gift? What are you talking about? I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? A surprise before the wedding is pretty normal. You always miss these kinds of things. I want a watch, like a Rolex.
A Rolex? That's super expensive. We already have wedding costs to cover, so something that pricey is impossible.
Impossible? You're seriously stingy. I mean, you're covering the wedding costs, so you should be able to easily afford a watch.
Wait a minute. We're not rich at all, and right now we're stretched thin with a wedding. There's no way we can afford something like that.
You're marrying me, right? Then it's normal to get something like that for me. You know how hard I've been working, don't you? It's your job to support me, right?
Support you? Marriage is about the two of us working together, isn't it? I have my own responsibilities too.
Look, if we're getting married, then your money is mine too, right? It's fine to use a little in advance.
Don't talk nonsense. I'm telling you, I don't have that kind of money.
That's not the point. Anyway, I said I want it, so just get it for me. I'm going to climb the ladder even more from here, and you'll get plenty in return.
Why are you being so selfish?
You don't get it, do you? When I get promoted, you'll benefit too, you know? Then we can live an even better life. So just take care of me for now.
But...
Don't give me but. You should start thinking about supporting me more.
Lucas, where are you? How can you not be reachable at a time like this? Everyone's already gathered and the wedding is about to start. Lucas?
Elizabeth, have you gotten through to him? What on earth is going on? Can you explain the situation to me?
Mom, I'm so sorry for making you worry.
Lucas's family seats are still empty. Could there have been some kind of trouble?
No, it's fine. They're just running a little late, but there's no trouble at all, so don't worry. The ceremony will go as planned, so you can relax. I want you to enjoy today without any worries, and leave everything to us. There's really nothing to be concerned about, so please, just relax and wait, Mom.
Is that so? If you say so, Elizabeth, I'll trust you. But as a mother, I can't help but be concerned. Especially on such an important day, I worry that something might happen. But if you say everything's fine, then I'll try to relax too.
Yeah.
Still, seeing so many people gathered here, it's such a beautiful venue. If your father were still alive, I'm sure he'd be proudly watching over this moment. It's truly a blessing that our family can see you on this special day, Elizabeth. All these people have come gathered for you, and everyone's smiling and celebrating. Just seeing that fills my heart.
Thank you, Mom.
Really, I'm such a lucky woman. To be able to experience such an important and special moment in my life, it's the best gift a mother could ever ask for. So there's nothing more I want. I'm truly grateful that I get to see you in your wedding dress before I leave this world. I have no regrets anymore. Seeing you, Elizabeth, all grown up and walking your own path, there's no greater happiness. I'm truly content, you know?
Mom, don't say things like that. We still have plenty of time to spend together,
So don't give up like that. The doctor said there's still a good chance for recovery. There are so many things I still want to do to show my gratitude, and we can enjoy so much more time together. You're so sweet, but you've already done more than enough for me. I always tell everyone I have the world's most dutiful daughter. And you know, I'm looking forward to seeing my husband again soon. I have to tell him how beautiful you look today when I meet him in heaven. I'm sure he'll be so proud and happy. Mom. Lucas, seriously, where are you and what are you doing? Enough already. Pick up the phone. Answer the call. You're seeing the messages on WhatsApp, right? It says you've read them. Why are you ignoring me? Mary, where is everyone? I've been looking for your son, but I can't get in touch with him.
Oh, Elizabeth, what's wrong?
What's wrong? This isn't the time for that. Mary, the wedding is about to start and you all need to hurry. My family is already here. This is ridiculous.
Didn't you two call off the engagement?
What?
That's what I heard from Lucas.
What are you talking about? We didn't break off the engagement. Today's supposed to be our wedding day.
Elizabeth, hey there.
Are you in your wedding dress by now?
Not sure if I want to see it or not.
Hey, what have you been doing? What's with that attitude? Where are you right now?
Does it matter where? Anyway, how's it going over there?
How's it going? Well, the wedding preparations are all done. My family and all the guests are here.
Nice. So it's too late to turn back now.
Turn back? What are you talking about? Just come to the venue already. By the way, I heard from your mom. What's this about calling off the engagement? Why did you lie about that?
It's not a lie. I'm serious. I called off the engagement with you a long time ago. I didn't think you still planned on getting married.
What? But I never heard that. Why are you lying like this? I can't accept that the engagement's off, and I don't remember you ever telling me.
No, it's not a lie. We're done. You need to realize that our engagement has been over for a while now.
What? Why are you suddenly saying this?
It's obvious. There's no point in marrying you anymore. There's no reason for us to be together.
No point? What does that even mean?
Lately, my job's been going great. The CEO himself came to me and said he has high expectations for me. I was surprised too when I became the candidate for the next CEO. He told me, "You're the only one for the job." Pretty amazing, right? I'm getting recognized at one of the biggest companies now.
But how does that lead to calling off our engagement? That has nothing to do with this.
Huh? You seriously don't get it? You're way too dumb for this.
Of course I don't understand. So explain it to me. I don't get why this is leading to calling off our engagement.
Look, even though I got a job at a big company, only useless coworkers and juniors were getting special treatment. I wasn't getting recognized at all. My talent wasn't appreciated. Staying in that kind of workplace would just waste my potential, right? So I decided to quit and start my own business.
But how does that relate to our marriage? I seriously don't get it at all.
You still don't get it? Man, your comprehension skills are terrible. I didn't realize explaining things to someone this dumb would take so much effort. I was planning to rely on your family's money,
With that cash, I could easily gather the startup funds I needed. That's why I wanted to marry you. But now, I don't need that anymore. I've realized I can succeed on my own with my talent.
Do you really have to be so condescending to even have a conversation?
Your family's pretty rich, right? Living in a brand new big house, driving fancy cars.
What does that have to do with anything?
Like I said, your dad's long gone, and your mom's sick and on her deathbed. If we got married now, eventually that inheritance would come rolling in. I was planning to start my business with that money.
What? So you were trying to marry me for that reason?
Of course. Who else would marry a stubborn 34-year-old woman?
You're older than me.
Men, unlike women, get more attractive with age. Get real. But for the sake of my business, I thought I could put up with it until your sickly old mom kicked the bucket. But I don't need that anymore. I mean, I'm the next CEO of a big company now. So, how about it? I've explained it all to you step by step. You get it now? Do you understand?
Yes. Thanks for the thorough explanation. Now I completely understand that you're a real jerk.
Look at me. A truly smart person can explain things in a way that even an idiot can understand.
Anyway, my family and everyone else are already gathered at the wedding venue. So, is it okay if I show them this WhatsApp conversation as an explanation?
Do whatever you want. I feel so much better now. Even if it was for money, having to suck up to someone like you was seriously stressing me out.
Glad to hear it. We'll see you later then.
See you later? I have no reason to talk to you anymore.
Oh, really?
Wait, are you about to beg me like, please marry me? Stop, it's pathetic. Who would want to marry someone like you? Idiot.
Whatever.
Elizabeth, something went wrong. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Huh?
What did you do?
What's going on? Didn't you say you didn't need anything from me anymore?
The CEO just contacted me. He was in a panic, and I couldn't understand half of what he was saying. But he said the company might be in trouble, and it's because of me. What the hell is going on?
Oh, so he found out already. I wonder who told him.
What are you talking about? Explain it properly.
Well, I guess it really is hard to explain things so a fool can understand. But fine, I'll explain it to you. First of all, you've got it completely wrong. My family isn't rich at all. I grew up in a single-parent household, and we've always struggled with money. So stop judging based on appearances. That house? I worked hard and bought it for my mom as a gift. It was part of giving back to her, not something for luxury.
That's impossible. Come on, your family clearly looks rich. You live in a brand new big house and you're driving around in a fancy car. It's hard to believe you're not wealthy with that kind of lifestyle. I mean, anyone could see that. You're hiding the truth, aren't you? You're obviously rich.
The house and the car might look extravagant, but those were things I worked for over a long time to provide for my mom. She raised me with so much struggle, and I wanted to give something back. So wealth has nothing to do with it. How can you not understand that? It's about gratitude to family, not money. Don't just jump to conclusions.
What? There's no way you could afford such an expensive house or car. You've been living at home as an unemployed loser, always wearing plain clothes. There's no way you're running any kind of business. If you're going to lie, at least come up with something better. You're just jobless. Stop joking around. I'm only temporarily letting someone else handle my work to take care of my mom. That's the reason I'm living at home too. And by the way, these clothes are from pretty nice places. Just because there isn't a big flashy brand logo doesn't mean they look cheap to everyone.
Well,
my mom raised me all on her own, sacrificing everything. I wanted to give back to her, so I studied hard, worked hard, and gave it my all. Honestly, I regret it now. The years of pushing herself too hard took a toll, and she ended up getting sick. If I hadn't been so focused on work, I could have spent more time with her. Maybe if I'd been around, I would have noticed her illness sooner. Anyway, there are a lot of business people at the wedding who have helped me out. I guess one of them knows your company's CEO.
Why didn't you tell me that from the start? If I had known you were that amazing, I would have treated you differently.
Well, I'm actually glad. Now I've seen your true colors before the wedding.
Hey, can you contact the CEO and clear things up for me?
Huh? Why should I have to do that?
Why? This all happened because you kept such an important thing from me. You should take responsibility for this mess.
Responsibility? What responsibility do I have? And besides, you called my dear mom a dying old hag, didn't you? Why on earth would I help someone who said that?
I'm sorry about that. I take it back, okay? Please, I'm begging you. I finally made it onto the fast track to becoming the next CEO. Help me out, will you?
You know, fine. So you want me to explain things to your company's CEO, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Give me his contact info.
I appreciate it. Make sure you clear up this misunderstanding. Elizabeth, why are you ignoring me? I've been calling you. Pick up the phone. Let's talk this over again. Hey, pick up, Elizabeth. Why aren't you answering? You're reading the messages on WhatsApp. I know you've seen them. It says read. Stop ignoring me.
Hey.
You've got to be kidding me.
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you tell the CEO?
What did I say? I just told him the truth. What you did to me. How you called my dear mom a dying old hag. I told him everything.
What?
Why are you so surprised? You're the one who asked me to explain it.
I told you to clear up the misunderstanding.
And that's exactly what I did. I made sure there was no misunderstanding and explained everything clearly.
That's not what I meant. What I wanted was for you to tell him something that will make sure I didn't get fired. Something that would work in my favor. You should have understood that much. Because of the unnecessary things you said, the CEO is completely furious now. I asked you to help avoid this situation. I knew you couldn't do anything without being told step by step. But I didn't think you'd mess up this badly. You've completely ruined everything. My life is over. You're the one who destroyed it all. Do you get that?
Oh, I see. But you told me to tell the truth, so I did exactly that. It's strange to blame me when I was just following your request. How the CEO reacted is the result of your own actions. And even if I hadn't said anything, the outcome would have been the same sooner or later. If you were really trusted by the CEO, there's no way you'd get fired so easily, right? So maybe the real problem is with you.
What am I supposed to do now? The CEO is furious and exclaimed that I was terminated. I've been completely abandoned. I've never seen him this furious before, and he's definitely not the type to change his mind. So there's no way I can go back to the company now. I never thought it would come to this.
If you had just explained things properly, this wouldn't have happened. Do you really understand? My life is hanging by a thread right now.
Man, you can totally see he's the big boss of a huge corporation. Quick decisions. How impressive. I really admire leaders who can make the best decisions for their company and employees so swiftly. I think people with that kind of decisiveness should be in charge. There's nothing worse for an organization than an indecisive leader. So maybe the CEO was right to cut you loose. I'm sure the company will be better off now. In fact, your departure might be a good thing for them.
You're talking like this isn't your problem. This is all your fault. If you hadn't run your mouth to him, I'd still be on the fast track to success at a big company. I was climbing the ranks, and I was supposed to be the next CEO. But now, thanks to you, I've fallen into this mess. What are you going to do about it? I trusted you, and now look where I am.
Are you seriously still saying that? You're blaming everything on me and acting like you didn't do anything wrong? It's honestly baffling that you thought you could succeed with that mindset. With such an irresponsible passive attitude, no one would follow you no matter how skilled you are. It's no surprise the CEO got angry. And no matter what I said, the real issue is how you've been behaving, isn't it? Maybe it's time you finally realize that your own actions caused this mess.
How dare you say that?
So what's your plan now? How are you going to start your business? Do you even have the means for that?
Don't underestimate me. I've been working at a big company for over a decade. I've got some savings, and with my experience, I'm sure the bank will give me a huge loan.
But with the compensation for breaking off the engagement and the wedding venue costs, you're going to be in a pretty tough spot, aren't you?
What?
Oh, right. You thought I was just some clueless, unemployed woman living with her parents at my age, huh? Did you really think I'd just cry and give up? Too bad. I've already consulted with an excellent lawyer. You should expect to receive the lawsuit soon.
What?
Oh, and by the way, canceling the venue on the day of the wedding means you have to pay the full amount. Given how malicious your actions were, the compensation is going to be a lot higher than the usual rate. You tried to cause me as much damage as possible, right? Too bad it didn't work. Come on, say it again. Tell me how you're undamaged.
Wait, this can't be happening.
Save your excuses for the court.
Hey, don't you think this has gone too far? You don't have the right to control my life like this. You didn't have to take it this far. Do something about it.
Oh, look who's here. What are you talking about?
What do you mean by what? I can't land any contracts. Suppliers are overcharging me. And one of my trusted employees ran off with my money. I know it's you behind all of this, sabotaging me from the shadows. You're taking it too far now.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb.
No, seriously, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you explain it to me?
Huh? I mean, you know I started my own business, and you're sabotaging it, right?
Did you really start your own business? I always thought you were just all talk, but I guess you've got some drive.
Don't play dumb. There's no way you don't know. You've been sabotaging everything from behind the scenes.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said.
No, seriously, I really don't know.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
That can't be right. There's no way everything is going wrong like this when I'm trying so hard. I've been following my plans and my methods weren't wrong. But suddenly, everything's falling apart, and it feels like someone's sabotaging me. You've got to be dragging me down somehow, right? It has to be you. You must be doing something behind the scenes. There's no other explanation for why everything's going so wrong. Are you seriously buying into some conspiracy theory like that? I'm not some bored person with time to mess with your life. And honestly, I don't care about you anymore. There's no need or reason for me to be involved with you, so there's no way I'm sabotaging anything you're doing. Think for yourself. This is just the result of your own actions, but it's so typical of you to blame others. It's honestly ridiculous. Then why is everything falling apart like this? It doesn't make any sense. I've been doing well all along and my plans were perfect. There's no way there's a problem with what I'm doing. That's why I'm sure someone's out there sabotaging me. You must know something. Well, if you're asking me, it sounds like you just don't have a talent for running a business. Not being able to see your own incompetence is a problem in itself. Before blaming others, maybe you should think about whether your methods or decisions were wrong. Instead of doubting me, maybe you should reflect on yourself a bit more. Running a business isn't easy, you know? That can't be right. I'm the kind of guy who was about to be named the next CEO of a huge company. There's no way my methods are wrong. If it weren't for you, I would have been a CEO by now, living a hugely successful life. My life would have been perfect if you hadn't gotten in the way. How can you not see that? What? Are you seriously still saying that? Do you really believe you're that talented? Do you really think you got where you are all on your own? Jesus, I'm so shocked. I don't even know what to say. You seriously have no clue about yourself, do you? Huh? What are you talking about? You got something to say to me? It's just going to be more of your snide comments, isn't it? Oh my God. This is unbelievable. I didn't realize you were this clueless about yourself. I didn't think you were this dumb. What? Spit it out and explain. Fine. Since you clearly need someone to explain it to you in a way even you can understand, I'll do it. The reason the CEO took an interest in you wasn't because you were talented. In fact, there was only one reason you were valued at all, and that's because you were my fiancé. That's all there was to it. Do you get it now? What? What are you talking about? I've never heard anything like that before. Are you mocking me? Connections between business leaders run deeper than you think. Of course, your engagement to me reached the CEO's ears. That's why he gave you special attention, out of consideration for me. Your talent was never a factor. Do you get it now? What? Then... That's right. You were only noticed because you were my fiancé. Do you understand now? What the hell? And before that, your bosses and coworkers didn't even acknowledge you, right? You were being overtaken by your juniors, and then, all of a sudden, the CEO started paying attention to you. Didn't you think that was strange? Anyone with common sense would have noticed. But I thought it was because of how hard I was working. Come on. Your company that you just started is already falling apart after 6 months, isn't it? It seems like the one who didn't have any real judgment is you. It's not gone yet. But it's about to, isn't it? Well, that can't be true. See? You're completely incompetent. Face reality. No. I'm not. Well, whatever. Keep living in your delusions, if that's what makes you happy. Goodbye. Wait. What now? I don't have anything more to say to you. I do. Don't you feel anything hearing about the situation I'm in? Well, I do have some thoughts. You do? Like, maybe you feel sorry for me or want to help me out, right? No. More like, serves you right. Damn you.
Excuse me?
No, nothing. Look, like I explained, I'm in a tough spot right now. Could you, lend me some money? $70,000? No, $50,000 for now would be fine. I swear, I'll pay you back.
Jesus Christ. Well, fine. I'll lend you that much.
Really?
Yes. I'll bring the money to you, so tell me which hotel you're hiding in.
Thank you. I owe you one. It's been an hour already. Aren't you ready yet? Think about my situation and hurry up.
I can't believe you're saying that. I'm getting it ready, so just wait.
You're so slow. Oh, and can you add another $2,000 to that?
Why?
I got hungry once I relaxed a bit, so I ordered a bunch of stuff through room service. Plus, I've got to cover the cost for the extra nights.
You've got to be kidding me.
You're so annoying. Just shut up and bring the money.
Sounds like you've had a few drinks too. Well, whatever. I'll pay for it later. I don't want the hotel to be bothered, and this is your last meal after all.
Wow, you're usually so sassy, but today you're being pretty obedient. If you promise to always be generous with money and stay obedient like this, maybe I'll reconsider marrying you.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll take you up on that.
Depending on the conditions, of course. I'll be free to cheat and you'll take care of all the housework. Oh, and I'll need you to hand over the management rights to your company. If you do that, I might think about it.
Oh, wow. What great conditions.
How long are you going to make me wait? You're still not ready? You're really slow. Can you hurry up already?
Just wait a little longer.
This is way too slow.
Oh, looks like they've arrived.
Finally. Wait, what do you mean by looks like they've arrived?
I'm a bit busy, so I sent some people to handle it for me.
What? You should have told me that beforehand.
Sorry about that.
So, who did you send as a stand-in? Why aren't you coming yourself and leaving it to someone else? Do you have a reason for not showing up? I can't have you sending over some sketchy people. You're not setting me up for something, are you?
Well, the gangs will be there.
What? The gangs? Hey, you're joking, right? Are you seriously saying that? So, you mean like actual gangs? Why would you bring people like that into this? Are you really going to use the mob to push me into a corner? Don't mess with me.
I'm serious, I told you. They are gangs. This isn't a joke. This is the consequence of what you've done. You sowed the seeds, so now you have to reap what you've sown. It's only fair, right?
Wait, what are you really saying? I just needed some money, that's all. How did things get this bad? I had a bit of debt, and I just wanted to pay it off. And now, when I'm this cornered, how can you be so calm? I never expected you to pull something like this. You're the one who's out of control.
I used my connections to track down the gangs you borrowed money from. Honestly, I was prepared for some blowback on me. But luckily, it didn't come to that. Turns out, they were pretty mad when they found out you called them good-for-nothing thugs. Once I gave them your location, they seemed satisfied with that, so they haven't asked me for anything else.
What? So, I can't escape now?
Exactly. I just got word that they've arrived on your floor. There are lookouts at the hotel entrance, so there's really no way out for you now. It's all on you to deal with them. I'm not helping you any further.
You've lost it doing something like this.
Which one of us is really out of control? I'd say you're the one who's gone off the deep end.
Damn you. Why would you do this? Aren't we supposed to get married?
What?
That's what we talked about, right? You were on board with it too. We discussed business strategies, overseas trips, the watch I wanted, the car. I had it all planned out. And now this? You traitor.
Gosh. Listen, Lucas. Engrave these words deep in your heart.
What?
Who in their right mind would marry someone like you? Idiot. Mom, you're looking great these days. I was really worried about you not too long ago, but now it's completely different. You look like you've gotten younger, and more than anything, you seem so much happier. It's been a long time since I've seen you this healthy, and it's such a relief. By the way, how's your body feeling? Is there anything that's bothering you?
I'm doing just fine. Lately, I've been feeling really good. My appetite's come back and everything tastes delicious. I can move my body a lot more than before too. Even the doctor was surprised, saying he didn't expect me to recover this quickly. He mentioned that my immune system seems stronger, and my body is reacting so differently now. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised myself. I never thought I'd feel this energetic again. But maybe they're right when they say that illness comes from the mind.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's amazing how much your body can change just by shifting your mindset. Now I feel light both mentally and physically, and most of all, I find joy in each day. Before, every day felt like a struggle, and both my body and spirit felt heavy. Now it's the complete opposite. I've even been thinking about trying something new.
That's wonderful. When you're feeling well, it puts me at ease too, and I start thinking about all the places we can go together. There are so many cafes I've been curious about, and restaurants that are highly rated. Before, I held back because you weren't feeling well, but now it seems like we can enjoy them together. What's changed? Why do you feel so much more positive all of a sudden?
Of course that's obvious. When I was told those things, it actually sparked a fire in me. There's no way I could accept being called a dying old hag. On the contrary, I wanted to prove that person wrong. So I made up my mind to get better no matter what. I still have a lot left to do, and I can't give up that easily.
I see.
That's right. That idiot. Next time I see him, I'll make sure he gets what's coming to him. It's unacceptable for anyone to treat me like that. The next time we meet, he won't get away with it. I'll make sure he regrets trying to trample on my pride. He'll learn exactly what it means to have made me this angry. Darling, I'm sorry. It looks like it'll be a little while longer before I come to see you. I still have things to do in this world. I'll keep fighting here for a little longer. Once I've finished everything I need to, I'll come join you. Until then, please watch over me with peace of mind.
That's so like you, Mom. Knowing that I've inherited that same strength from you gives me peace of mind. Because you're so strong, it makes me feel like I can't afford to give up either. I need to keep pushing myself so I can live just as strong as you do. Seeing you so full of energy makes me want to take on more challenges in my own life. I'll keep living strong just like you, no matter what happens. Thank you, Mom. I've realized how much your strength has been supporting me all this time. As for what happened to Lucas, he was cornered in his hotel room by the gangs. At first, it seems like he tried to lock himself inside and hold out. But when he realized there was no way to escape, Lucas ended up calling the police himself. For all his bravado, in the end, he couldn't handle things on his own and had to ask for help. The police temporarily protected him, but the gangs weren't the type to just give up.
and they were determined to track him down. Lucas couldn't return to his company, and his family turned their backs on him, leaving him completely isolated. Eventually, he couldn't pay back his debts and tried to flee in the middle of the night, but he was caught during his escape. What happened to him after that, I don't know. As for me, I'm living happily with my mom. I want to keep protecting and cherishing the woman who's always supported me.
Olivia, you're coming out for Christmas, right?
Good evening, Grace. I'll be there on the 25th.
Can't you come on the 24th? We have a lot to do for Christmas. Just because you are our second son's wife doesn't mean you don't have to help. As long as my eldest son Tim is single, I need you to fulfill the role of the eldest daughter-in-law. Don't be so naive just because you've only been married for 2 months.
Sorry, it's a weekday this year and I have to work too. I'll be there on the evening of the 25th, so take care.
Well, let's say it can't be helped this time. Oh, and if that's so, does that mean James will come home on the 24th? His company closes early every year, so he can stay until New Year's, right? It would make me so happy if he came home early.
Did James talk to you by any chance?
Huh? What?
It's James. He's received a transfer order. He got caught up in the preparations for the change in his work schedule.
Oh, that's very sudden, isn't it? I didn't hear anything about that.
It seems that there was a sudden vacancy in an important post at the new location. James was selected for that post. He's busy with the process of turning over the responsibilities.
Well, is it an important post? Does that mean he's been promoted?
Yes, it does.
Does that mean he got a raise in salary?
Well, yes. I think the reason why you haven't been told yet is things have been hectic and also that he is under a bit of pressure. With that said, I think it will be difficult for him to go back home.
Oh, well, I see. Now Tim and our retirement are more secure than ever. If that's the case, I'll let it go this time only for the late info.
Thank you very much.
Nevertheless, I'll leave things as they are for you to do, Olivia. Come as soon as possible and do your wife stuff. I won't let you skip out on helping just because your husband can't come.
By the way, what am I doing?
Put up the Christmas tree and decorate it, and cooking. Make a roast chicken, a feast, and a Christmas cake. No pre-made stuff, it's not healthy. Everything must be homemade.
What the...
there, I thought that it would be better for us to go together than for James to be transferred alone. That's what we decided. How long will you be abroad? Well, let's see. It seems that there is a plan for James to eventually become the branch manager. I think it's almost certain that he will be a permanent resident in the future. Wait a minute! What about Tim? Who's going to take care of us in our old age? Huh? Your mother-in-law's old age? Isn't that exactly what Tim is supposed to do as the eldest son? But Tim doesn't work, you know. Wouldn't it be a pity for him to have to start work now when he's already 36 years old? So I was planning to have you and James take care of Tim and us in our old age, right? Oh, excuse me, the train is coming. I'll leave you now. I'll be busy working on moving and such from here on out, so I don't think I'll be able to reply to you anymore. Oh, hey! Wait a minute! Olivia! After that, my in-laws, having lost their golden goose, James, went to his company and asked them to cancel his overseas assignment immediately. Naturally, they were coldly rejected and were turned away. But they still made a commotion, so they were reported to the police, and the police took them home. James, the second son of my parents-in-law, was what you might call an exploited child. Until he met me, he was at the mercy of his parents and gave them money whenever he was told to. I told him over and over again that that was not right and that he could live freely, and here we are today. In the midst of all this, we took advantage of the offer of an overseas assignment and cut ties with my in-laws at the beginning of the new year. Now, we are beginning to get used to living abroad, and we are spending our time stress-free as a couple.
Andrea, today is our first meeting. Are you nervous? Yes, I am. I'm a little nervous. But I'm fine because Tom is here. Is that so? I called you because I was worried about you, but it seems like no problem. Tom and I have known each other since childhood, and now I'm also your sister-in-law. He's important to me. I thought I could give you some advice if you need. Thanks. I'm grateful that you made a group thread for us. I'll do my best to support him, so please help me. Well, I'll be watching you from afar. He's very important to me and I want a good person for him. Now that he chose you, make sure you live up to his expectations. Oh, sure. Well, I won't get my hopes up too much. I hope you can be a proper wife for Tom. Yes, I'll do my best.
Olivia, you don't have to say that to Andrea. She's doing her best. This group thread is for helping her, not preaching.
I know, Tom. But I think Andrea needs to work harder, so I've been kind of blunt of it. It's called the whip of love.
Don't worry, Tom.
I'll do my best to fit into your family like Olivia does. Well, you do your best. You wouldn't be as good as me, though. Like you, I have a long history with Tom and his brother John.
I know.
By the way, Andrea, are you good at housework? Tom is a picky eater. Don't force him to eat things he doesn't like.
I'm good at cooking. That's right, Andrea. Your food is one of the reasons I fell for you.
Oh yeah, you praised her for being a good cook. But taste is not the only point you should think about. Nutrition is the key for health. That's what a wife should be concerned about.
You're right. I'll do my best to learn various dishes and make Tom happy.
Okay, then I'm relieved.
Since Andrea is doing her best, I'll do my best too.
That's the spirit. Andrea, please take good care of Tom, will you?
Yes, I will. I will do my best to support him. Thank you, Olivia.
Well then, I'll see you later. Don't be clumsy in front of his parents. Okay. Thank you very much.
And I look forward to seeing your kids, Olivia.
Yeah, I'll bring them all. Bye. We finally did the wedding. It was great, right?
It really was. Everyone was smiling and congratulating us. It was just like a dream day.
I miss you now, darling. The dress was beautiful. The venue was beautifully decorated. Everything was perfect except for you had to leave right after the ceremony.
You were stunning. I wouldn't forget how beautiful you were. Sorry, I have to leave due to the trouble at the office that only I can fix.
Do you think it's a bad omen?
Nah, don't say weird things. Everyone said you looked like a princess.
Thanks. You looked really cool in your tuxedo. Everyone said you looked like the hero of a movie.
Did they? That's quite a compliment. It seems like our friends and family enjoyed the time. It was a good wedding.
Right. I was especially moved to tears when my father said, "Happy life," with tears in his eyes.
I was also moved to tears when your mother said, "Please take care of her from now on."
The first bite was fun too. It was such a beautiful cake that I was at a loss where to poke. And I made a mess putting cream on your face. Everyone laughed and gave us cheers.
Yeah, and the first dance. The song we chose was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah. That song holds special memories for me, so I was really happy to be able to dance to it.
I felt the same way. I felt like I could do anything with you, honey.
Same here, darling. But I was also a little worried about my life from now on.
Andrea, you don't need to feel anxious. We can overcome anything.
I know. Thank you. With you, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Of course. Let's keep the promise we made that day.
Sure. I'll be with you through happy times and sad times. I'm so happy that I still receive many congratulatory messages from friends and family.
You can tell that everyone wants us to be happy, can't you?
I was especially touched when Grandma and Grandpa said, "Be good to each other forever."
Me too. It was a real great day with all the family there.
Oh yeah. The food at the reception was delicious and I was so happy that everyone said it was so good.
Yes, it was. And your speech. I almost cried when you expressed your gratitude.
Thanks. I wanted to express my gratitude to everyone. And I think it was because you were there for me that I was able to give such a moving speech.
I'm grateful to you too, honey.
I am really happy to be with you, darling.
Let's build a happy family together from now on.
Sure. I love you, Tom. I'll be with you forever.
Love you too, Andrea. We'll be together till the end of the time.
Hey, Tom. Why are Olivia and her 6 kids here in our guest room making so much noise? Where are you now? When will you come back from your shopping?
Are you already back to the hotel? It's a little early until our promised time, right? I mean, didn't I tell you? I told Olivia that our honeymoon will be at a luxury hotel in Miami, and we will be staying in a suite room. Then her kids wanted to go, so I ended up booking another room for them, at the same hotel.
What? I don't get it. Why would you let your sister-in-law and her kids stay at the same hotel while you are at honeymoon? And there are 6 kids.
I told you before the travel that I'm taking Olivia and her 6 kids on our honeymoon. I also asked you to pay the bills and take care of the kids. Don't you remember?
I thought you were joking. It's way far beyond reality. I don't really understand. Why on earth you decided to bring them just because they wanted to come?
I told you, because they wanted. Do you need any other reason? They're frolicking in our room right now, but they're just curious about how the suite look like. They have their room to stay, so don't worry about it.
Huh?
Even though Olivia and I have known each other since childhood, she doesn't want to disturb the honeymooners' night out. She says John would be angry with her if she went too far. Olivia's very thoughtful, right?
If she was really thoughtful, she wouldn't have come along on the honeymoon in the first place, would she? And bringing 6 undisciplined kids with her, it's unbelievable.
Oh, come on. They are okay.
I just looked at the bedding, which was beautiful earlier, but now it's a mess. The flowers in the vase are scattered all over the floor and make it soaking wet. They drank and ate the juice and snacks in the refrigerator stocked in the room without permission, leaving food scraps and bags all over the place. I have no choice but to call the hotel staff to clean off this terrible mess. What will they think when they see it? It's really embarrassing.
Hey, they're just kids. Go easy on them.
Kids are kids, for sure. But we can't let them do anything. They might damage the hotel's property. I think they need some discipline. Don't you think so? Besides, I think it's probably wine that Olivia drank on her own and spilled, but there's a big stain on the carpet. This is definitely something that the hotel is going to have to reimburse us for.
Take it easy now. We're on vacation, after all. Don't worry too much and just enjoy time here. It's a lot of fun to have a childhood friend and her 6 kids on a honeymoon.
Hey, Tom. Could it be that you're trying to make me angry on purpose?
Huh? What's that?
I see. You really don't think that, do you?
Oh, that's right. My brother John is overseas, so basically they need to pay for utilities and other things double, right? Plus, with 6 kids, it's hard for Olivia to pay for travel. And she probably wants to have time to enjoy without kids once in a while, right? I want to make her happy too. So you pay the bills and take care of the kids, okay?
What? I don't get it. What are you thinking?
It's a good opportunity for you to practice parenting.
Huh? What are you thinking, practicing child rearing with someone else's kids on my honeymoon?
Olivia is our relative, and you will have relationship for long.
That's that. This is this.
If you don't want to take care of the kids, why don't you just go home? I'm just kidding. Well, it's Miami after all. Let's all have a good time together. Hey, Andrea? Where are you? You were so angry earlier, so I let you go your separate ways for now. How long are you going to stay mad at me? Don't be so childish. You didn't come back for the dinner we had reserved. I didn't want to waste it, so I invited Olivia. The dinner was great. It looked like a honeymoon for me and Olivia. Hey, come back soon. The kids are at the hotel's daycare. You're going to pay for that if you don't come back. Don't waste your money. The longer you're away, the higher the cost. Hey, Andrea, stop ignoring me and act like an adult. The honeymoon is almost over, and I can't find you anywhere. Where the hell are you? Olivia's 6 kids, whom you're supposed to be looking after, are completely out of control. With them around, Olivia and I can't enjoy our honeymoon properly.
You call this a honeymoon with Olivia? Honestly, I don't know whether to laugh or cry at that.
It's because you're not coming home. Olivia's taking care of me because my wife ruined the honeymoon.
Who do you think ruined the honeymoon? You brought others along without even asking. And I can't wrap my head around how the 2 of you are just carrying on as if this strange situation is normal.
Enough now. Just come back. Taking care of these kids is really tough.
It's ridiculous that you think I'm going back. I'm already back home.
What?
Didn't you notice that my carry-on case is missing from the room?
Huh? Seriously? Home? You mean our home?
I spent last night at a 24-hour restaurant, and luckily I managed to catch a flight home this morning.
No. What are you thinking?
Because you don't need me, right?
Of course I do. I'll need you to reimburse me for the accommodation fees for 7 people, including Olivia's kids. I paid in advance, but I'll be expecting you to cover your share later. My wallet's empty right now. But I was going to ask you to cover the extra charges when we checked out, remember? I mentioned it before, didn't I? Are you crazy? What the hell is wrong with your memory?
What are you even relying on? I had no idea Olivia and her kids were joining us. There's a limit to how much money I can afford to pay. That hotel costs at least $300 per night. Sure, the children's rates are cheaper, and the cost per person decreases with more people in the room. But why should I foot the bill for Olivia and her kids?
Consider it a fee for practicing parenting skills.
I never asked her that.
Don't you want to be a mom? You told Olivia you'd do your best to make me happy, didn't you?
Huh?
Think of it as a rehearsal for that.
Why are you bringing it up now?
Because you're going to have my baby anyway.
Me? Your baby? Can't you imagine how I'm feeling right now? Regardless, it's just absurd to think that you're practicing parenting with someone else's kids.
How is that absurd?
What I'm saying is it's highly irresponsible to take care of kids without any experience or knowledge.
Huh?
For example, you're aware that childcare workers require specific knowledge and skills. It takes time and experience to develop these abilities. Brief practice sessions won't suffice, and you should exercise caution in such matters. Even if someone has some knowledge or certifications, it doesn't automatically qualify them to provide childcare under all circumstances.
Is that what it is?
Typically, you wouldn't entrust your children to someone inexperienced if you possess common sense. Well, I don't believe Olivia possesses much common sense, to be honest.
Well, just handle the money for now. We'll chat later. Andrea, I need the money right away.
Huh?
I told you my wallet is empty. I'm trying to check out of the hotel, but the bill's much higher than I anticipated. I asked about the breakdown, and it turns out that Olivia racked up hefty charges on beauty treatments and room service. And they're all being billed to me. I was counting on you to cover Olivia's expenses here. If I don't settle this bill, I can't leave. Please, I'm begging you.
Tom, I've been thinking. You rely too much on other people's wallets.
What? We're a couple, so it's fine, right?
No, I'm not talking about that anymore.
Anyway, I'm not talking about who's going to pay for whose share now. I can't check out without money. I can settle up later. Money, for God's sake.
Why don't you just take the money out of your own account or use a credit card?
I didn't bring them with me.
Huh?
No, I thought I brought them, okay? I packed all my credit cards and cash cards in a small bag, but I can't find it. I wanted to do some shopping with them.
Oh, that's too bad.
What?
When I found around your dresser, I found it on the floor.
Seriously? Hey, please send me the money.
If you mean sending it to your account, that won't work, right? You don't have your cash card with you.
All right.
Either way, I'm not going to give you my money.
Oh no, I'm seriously stuck.
That's true, and on top of that, there's more trouble waiting for you.
What do you mean?
Your brother is coming back.
What? John's coming back?
He got my contact information through your mother. He said he'd only suspected a relationship for a long time, but now he's realized the truth. He said he had always suspected you and Olivia. Even though he only comes home a few times a year, he still has 2 kids.
He always suspected.
Yeah, well, you didn't even try to hide it, did you?
No, what do you mean, relationship? It's just the 3 of us, including John, have always been close.
He said he knows a lot about you and her, and he wants to share it. So my parents and I are off to see him now.
Wait, what?
Then I'll stay at my parents' home and won't return.
Damn, I can't believe I have to ask my parents to send me money by registered mail. That's because you didn't come up with the money. I just wanted to make my sister-in-law and nephews happy, but everyone's getting mad at me.
Are you still going to lie about that?
Huh?
You planned to bring Olivia secretly on our honeymoon. All you wanted was to go on a date with her, but she was jealous of the suite. So you let her in it while I was away. And then I came back earlier than you expected and found out she was there. You pretended to be silly so I wouldn't find out about the affair, didn't you?
How did you know such detail?
John hired a private eye and the result of the investigation corroborated what I had seen. It's a stupid guess, but judging from your reaction, I'm sure it's true, isn't it? Are you really crazy?
Seriously, you know almost everything.
By the way, I heard they're going to do a DNA test on Olivia's kids.
Oh yeah, John told me on the phone. He said it wasn't necessary.
He asked you to submit a specimen too, right? Olivia had a lot of boyfriends, didn't she? I can imagine some of the consequences, but it doesn't change the fact that we're getting a divorce. Well, depending on the case, I might charge you a lot of alimony.
Don't scare me, will you?
Well then, a lawyer will be there shortly, so please talk to him.
Andrea?
Please don't contact me directly from now on. Please go through my lawyer.
No, wait a minute.
I don't have anything to say, so goodbye.
Andrea.
John and Tom's mother was proud of her close-knit family and genuinely thought Tom was helping John's wife because her husband was overseas. However, the results of the DNA test showed that her vision was wrong. Shockingly, 3 of Olivia's kids were actually Tom's. To begin with, she had an iffy relationship with Tom even before she started dating John. John was shocked and divorced Olivia, declaring that he could no longer stay with them. But to his mother, they are still her grandchildren. She couldn't just throw them away and decided to have Tom and Olivia get married and raise all the kids. Olivia, who used to be a housewife, now works from morning to night to pay the alimony. She's having a hard time making ends meet. It seems that the relatives are discussing how to support the children in the future. I just hope that they don't get caught up in hell that their parents have put them through. And John is so shocked that he can't even eat. It's hard for me too, but I guess he is even more hurt by the betrayal of 2 people he had a history with and trusted. No wonder the bond between the siblings has been broken beyond repair. He is paying for his kids, but he has gone back overseas, saying he will never return home again. The rash decision hurt the whole family. I think this time has been a good lesson and I will enjoy my life.
Tina, this is too much. What's wrong, sis? What did I do? Oh, you know what you did. I already told you I'm not attending your wedding, right? And you keep sending me the invitation over and over again. What the hell do you think you're doing? I won't accept your absence. Then what's the point of sending me an invitation? Can you stop being so selfish? I went away for the weekend and came back just now. The mailbox was full with your invitations and it was a big mess. You are doing this on purpose, aren't you? You should grow up. You are wasting money and time on me. Oh my God! What do you mean I'm doing it on purpose? I just want you to come to my wedding. And who cares about money? Since I'm marrying your ex, you know damn well how much money he has, right? Did you forget that he's the company owner? Look, maybe it's fine now that the company's on the right track. But it's a small company and I don't think he should waste any money. Anything could happen since his business is not stable. Oh God, that's why he dumped you. Look at you, nagging on everything. Whatever. I mean, are you hearing yourself? Why do I have to go to my ex's wedding? Normally, you would not invite an ex to the wedding. What is wrong with you? But we're sisters. You should come. Yes, we are sisters, yet you stole my ex. You haven't moved on? Oh well, you are ugly, boring, and unattractive. I'm sorry I stole him from you. I guess he was your last chance to marry. No wonder why you're still holding a grudge. What do you mean by that? I don't think appearance is all that matters. You can't have that kind of mindset, Tina. See, here you are again. Who do you think you are? You still love him, don't you? That's why it's so hard for you to attend our wedding. No way. I lost all my love for him as soon as I found out he had betrayed me. Well, it was hard for a few months. But thanks to the support of many people, I moved on and I'm happy now. You don't have to lie and pretend that you don't care. I know you still love him. Say whatever you want. Are we done here? I just got home and haven't eaten yet. I have to hurry up and start cooking. Why do you need to hurry to cook for yourself? It's so obvious that you are lying again. Why do you keep assuming things? You should know that this world doesn't go around you. And I'm not going to your wedding. Don't harass me as your stress reliever. Stress? Ian is the man of my dreams and he buys me everything I want. I don't feel any stress at all. I'll keep sending you invitations until you reply with your attendance. Whatever. Yes, I will do whatever I want. Tina, please stop sending me invitations. We talked about this, right? I said I'd keep sending you invitations until you responded with your attendance. You are the one who said I should do whatever I want. And now you're going to complain about it? I mean, haven't you heard from Ian? I'm attending your wedding. What? Since when did you get in touch with Ian? Don't tell me you're having an affair with him. Just kidding, ha ha ha. Even if you still have feelings for Ian, there's no way he would date you again, ha ha ha. I was a fool for worrying even for a moment. Are you done talking to yourself? Don't worry, I don't have any feelings for Ian. And I don't want to keep in touch with him. Then why are you attending the wedding now and Ian knows about it? No matter how many times I invited you to my wedding, you were so stubborn that you would not attend. Did you forget that I'm not on good terms with Mom and Dad? When you stole Ian from me, instead of being angry at you, they were angry at me. They blamed me that it's my fault for being ugly. They were always on your side. That's why I decided to keep my relationship with my parents and you to the bare minimum. Or rather, in my mind, I consider I don't have parents or a sister. So I wasn't planning to attend the wedding. Oh my God, you are so bitter. And now you telling me you want to attend the wedding? That's so obvious that you still have feelings for Ian. You know what? I feel sorry for you. It's not like that. I got married. What? My husband was invited by Ian to attend the wedding, so I'm attending with him. Oh my God, who would believe such an obvious lie? This is ridiculous. Who would marry an ugly woman like you? Okay, if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Sis, you are embarrassing yourself for lying. Anyway, I'm glad to know that you are attending. I will show you what true love is. I can't wait to see you at my wedding with your imaginary husband. I can't wait to introduce my real husband to you. Thanks for coming to my wedding today, my ugly sister. I'm just changing to a new dress now and I wanted to say something to you. Seriously? Why do you have to be so sarcastic? You have so much time on your wedding to message me like this. I just wanted to apologize to you, you know. I'm sorry I stole your ex, the only person that dated you. Since he dumped you, you are destined to live alone forever. It just crossed my mind, so I'm sorry, and please don't be mad at me. Are you apologizing? Also, I think you've got it all wrong. I'm already married and have a child. What? You're telling a blatant lie again. I'm not lying. I've been with my husband and kids today. Didn't you see me? What? No way. Well, I guess you were too busy to look at my table, but it's right in front of you. I mean, I think you know my husband too. Friends? Do you mean a VIP table? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you married Mr. David? Now you realize? I was looking at you the whole time. I was curious if you were crying or something. But I did notice you kept talking to Mr. David and his kids. I thought you were desperately trying to flirt with him. You married him? No way. Well, that's why I'm sitting at that table. My kid is not used to being with strangers, so I have to calm her down all the time. What the hell? Ian dumped you 2 years ago, right? And now you're telling me you're married to the president and you even have a child with him? I told you, after I was dumped by Ian, many people supported me. Of course, my friends were there for me. But the person who was there for me the most during that time was my husband. You never told me you got married. Yeah, I wasn't going to tell you. Why not? We're family. Did you forget what I said to you before? I don't consider you as my family anymore. Even my parents. I would never forgive what you did and my parents who were never on my side. Even today, I didn't talk to them. They seem to not care about me too. Oh my God, how could you, an ugly woman, marry a company president? He's way too out of the league. His company is bigger than Ian's. I bet he makes more than him too. This is unbelievable. Why didn't you tell me until today? You kept quiet and you were secretly looking down on me, didn't you? Now I know why Ian doesn't look like he is enjoying the wedding. It's all your fault. What do you mean? My husband talked to Ian about it. What? You know that Ian and my husband are business partners, right? Of course I know that. Ian said that because of Mr. David's company, his company is fully profitable. I guess Ian didn't know at first. He insisted to my husband that he should attend with the family. Well, my husband wanted to be transparent about it. So my husband told him that his wife is Ian's ex-fiancée and Ian's fiancée's sister. My husband said Ian was quite surprised, but all the other people from work had invited him and his wife. I guess Ian thought it was too late to tell him not to invite the family. If that was the case, why didn't he just tell me? I don't know why he didn't tell you. Why don't you just ask him? I've made up my mind. I've decided to steal Mr. David away from you this time. Tina, what are you saying? It's not funny. There's no way I'm joking. I'm serious. Then it's even worse. You are in the middle of your wedding right now. I thought you would show me what true love is. Well, I'm honest with my heart, you know. Of course, I loved Ian and it is true love. But I just found someone else I want to marry. That's why you should break up with Mr. David. Are you serious? There's no way I would leave him for you. We love each other and my husband would never betray me. Oh, shut up. I'm telling you, you will just embarrass yourself. I've had an eye on him for a long time. Even though I'm this beautiful, I gave up on him because I thought he was too out of the league. I heard he had a girlfriend and I heard rumors that he married her. I thought she'd be a beautiful wife like a famous model or something. And now you telling me you married him? This is ridiculous. That's all your assumptions, right? Poor Mr. David. You should break up with him right now. Hey, calm down. Yes, I am calm. But he will be mine in no time. There's nothing you could do. It also means saving Mr. David. Save? What are you saying? You are probably manipulating him. I don't know what kind of trick you used. I'll make him wake up. Oh my God, I have to do this as soon as possible before it gets late. I will tell Ian that I'm done with him and I'm marrying Mr. David instead. What? You are still in the middle of the wedding. What are you thinking? Tina, you'll regret this for sure. I think Mr. David is a weirdo. That's why he married a woman like you for sure. Now what? You message me just to insult me again? But it's true. Look at you, you are so ugly. Meanwhile, I look like a supermodel. All the men I tried to flirt with fell for me right away. But Mr. David, even though I invited him to have dinner, he refused me, saying you are waiting for him. He even yelled at me the other day. He confronted me that if I persisted more, he would call the police on me. What you are doing is stalking. You've been following him at the office and even when he's coming back home. He refused you so many times, yet you were so persistent. Why is he being like that? A normal guy would fall for me instantly. Wait, maybe Mr. David's type is an ugly woman? Don't you realize yet? You've known him for a long time. What do you mean? My husband knows you very well. What? If I knew someone that good looking and rich, I would remember him. Oh well, he used to wear glasses before. And I think he weighed a little more. But I think he still has his face. Oh, but I guess since his surname changed you didn't realize? My husband was adopted before he graduated from junior high school. Can you guess what was his original surname? I don't know, you tell me. Davis. What? Do you mean he's David Davis? That nerd? That's right. Oh my God, now I see his resemblance. Do you remember how you used to bully him? Just because he was good at computers, you started calling him nerd. Maybe you forgot about him, but he never forgot what you did to him. Well, now you know who he is. I never thought that nerd became a handsome and rich man. Damn it! Then I have no chance of stealing him from you. Whatever, I'll give up on him. If I had known, I wouldn't dump Ian. Oh well, I have my looks. I can easily get a better man than Mr. David. There are plenty of men in this world. Tina, you should look at reality more. What do you mean? I'm just trying to give you some advice. What advice? What you did to Ian is unacceptable. You left in the middle of the ceremony, right? After you left, it was crazy. The whole place was buzzing. Of course, people at the wedding started asking questions. Ian had no choice but to explain everything. Now, everybody knows Ian cheated on me and chose my sister over me. His business partners and employees were shocked and disgusted by him. Some people even said they were quitting the company. This is all your fault. Since you ruined the wedding, he will probably demand you. What the hell is that? I have nothing to do with it. Oh, come on. You know what? You are so annoying. There's no law that I can't break up on the wedding date. I will do whatever I want because this is my life. You are right. Ian hired a lawyer and took legal action against me. All the wedding expenses, honeymoon cancellation. He demanded for me to pay everything. I don't have that kind of money. What am I supposed to do? I told you, right? Now you learn a harsh lesson. Well, it's not my responsibility to help you. Why don't you ask your parents to help you? They told me I'm on my own now. I guess they only cared about me because they thought I would marry into wealth. Now that I've dumped Ian, my parents don't care about me anymore. Oh well. You are on your own then. I have nothing to do with you. Please don't contact me anymore. Hey sis, don't say that. Please help me. Why do you think I would help you? You stole my ex and you even tried to steal my husband. You are the worst. Burn in hell. Goodbye. Tina tried to run away to pay the demand from Ian. But since Tina and Ian had a prenup, she had no choice but to pay for everything. To pay the fees, she started working at a nightclub. Despite not being a good dancer, her confidence and beauty made her popular. She managed to pay everything and found a new boyfriend. Believing things were improving, but then something unfortunate happened. During a performance, she fell from the stage and broke her nose. She was devastated when she saw her broken nose. She shut herself in the house and refused to eat. However, her boyfriend remained supportive and stayed by her side. Tina, who once only cared about looks, realized that he loved her for her personality, not just her appearance. She has now changed her perspective and started a new life. She visited me the other day to apologize for everything she did to me. I could see her regret and sincerity in her eyes, and I forgave her. Despite the challenges we've faced, I'm glad to see her personal growth. I wish her all the best.
I need to punish you when I get home.
What? I'm sorry.
Do you realize what you've done? I always tell you that I'll contact you when I need you. You should never contact me, right? I was talking to the principal about something important at school. Who do you think you are to interrupt me?
I'm sorry. I was just going to ask if you want me to pick you up at the station.
How many times do I have to tell you that I don't need that kind of thing? The police. I'm calling them now.
Go ahead, call them if you can. Call the cops. You're the one who's gonna get caught.
What? What do you mean? Why are you being so bossy?
You're over, Steve. I have proof of everything you've done to Mia. Enough evidence to turn you into the police.
Huh? Proof of what? What are you talking about?
I have proof of you harassing her on text. Also, there are cameras in 5 different places in your house. They recorded your harassment for the past month.
You put cameras in someone's house without permission? You're a criminal. You've been trespassing and even taking spy photos.
What? Mia was the one who put the cameras in her own house. It was hard to find evidence, but...
What? No way.
The best one was the video that was taken on the day you forced Mia to change into a sexy costume. Thank you very much. You said and did some very kinky things. It was so disgusting. It made me shudder watching it. I feel like there's no hope for the future when a junior high school teacher is such a disgusting person.
What?
I think it's a fatal error. A junior high school teacher forcing his wife to wear a sexy costume and...
No, that's...
To protect Mia's honor, I'm not going to make this video public. Or maybe I should.
No, that's... Please don't do that.
I won't do that, for now. But if you don't sign the divorce papers right now, I'll put the video on the internet.
No, you can't do that. Mia's face will be on there.
I'll make sure it's doctored so she won't be identified. But I'll make sure your face is on there. I'm sure you'll be identified right away and you'll be called by the principal.
Okay, I'll sign the papers right away. Wait.
Did you really sign it? Take a picture and send it to me.
Yes, I signed it and sent the picture. Check it out. Did you see it? You saw it, right? So delete the video.
Okay, then you have 1 hour to turn it in. They're accepting applications at night.
Huh? Now? No way.
Ready, set, go.
Wait.
It's about time, sir.
I filed the papers.
Huh? Please quit lying.
What? I'm not lying. I brought it to the clerk's office of the county courthouse.
I'm watching you. How did you submit it to the office when you haven't left your house even a single step?
What? Where are you? Are you around here?
Just go submit it. Or I'll release the video.
Okay. Wait a minute. I mean, am I really getting a divorce? I apologize. I'll quit harassing Mia. I'll become a whole new person. Please, I love her.
I'm sorry. I can't stand it. You've been harassing me every day. It's been hard on me. I don't like you anymore. I hate you. I don't want to see your face anymore. I don't even want to hear your voice anymore.
Oh, Mia. It's Mia, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I was probably a bit carried away. I didn't mean it. I was just kidding.
Kidding? How can you get away with that? I was dying every day and you thought it was a joke. I can't. I really can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Huh? Even if I apologize to you.
mocking him. A few days later, he showed up at my parents' house with the twins. He shouted,
I've decided to get back together with Patricia and raise these kids together,
at the top of his lungs for the whole neighborhood to hear. I had explained the situation to my parents in advance, so my dad called the police without hesitation. Marcus was taken away by the police and was fired from his job when his workplace found out about it. In the end, the twins were adopted by distant relatives with common sense. I believe that they're definitely happier than being raised by an airhead.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.